This is Fabrizio for AM/FM Magazine. I'm here in South Austin with Eva at the Austin Brewery, and if you drink a lot of beer, you might look like that after a while. Jordan is the founder and the managing partner, I would say, of the company, and Chris is the director of special event. Look what they're making. They're making this amazing beer right here. And I haven't drank in 20 years, but I'm going to take a nice little sip. This is the Season of Austin?
This is Saison.
Saison d'Austin?
That's the Belgian-style golden ale.
This is locally produced right here.
That's right.
And how did you come up with this amazing idea?
So this is the beer that I wanted to brew. I've been brewing for 20 years. And Belgian beers have always been my favorite. It's the one that gave me the epiphany of how amazing beers can be. So these are the beers that I wanted to brew.
Awesome. How long have you guys been brewing beer?
Since December is when we started brewing. So we've been on the market for about 6 months now.
That's awesome. So we can find your beer in like Whole Foods and a lot of places in Austin?
The HEBs, the liquor stores, lots of pubs in downtown. If it's a serious pub that pays attention to its tap wall and to its beers, we'll be there.
So we're clear. So this is all natural, no preservatives, nothing inside.
We don't filter, we don't pasteurize. It's absolutely naturally produced. We use a single malt bill on the golden, and we use wheat and a couple of specialty malts. The hops are low because the Belgians like a low hop sweet beer. It's high alcohol. It's around 8% alcohol, and it is absolutely natural.
That's awesome. And you guys have like tours here?
A couple Sundays a month we have what we call Groovy Sunday, which is we have 3 to 7 in the afternoon, an afternoon activity where we'll have live Austin music, and we'll have some local food trucks here with food. There's no cover charge to show up. It's a good South Austin time. We do have beer here available if people would like to buy some souvenir glasses or some t-shirts or some of our cool logos here. So Sunday afternoons at South Austin a couple times a month. And then in the future we're going to team up with Casa Brazil Coffee Roasters to do an event called an Up and Down Tour. That's something that's geared more towards foodie type people that want to learn the process of how coffee is roasted, how to make a perfect cup of coffee, and how to make good beer, and everything about you need to know about the beer too. And
so you guys also have like private tours? Somebody wants to come, it's a family, come here and take a look around?
We do private tours. We do that by appointment only. If you'll give us an email at info@southaustinbrewing.com, we can set up a private tour for you. And that's a lot of fun. They usually take about an hour and a half, and we always have a great time on the tours.
Awesome. So let's take a walk and see where all of this is happening right here.
This is where we make the magic. And then on the cellar floor is where we do the fermenting and the kegging and bottling. We hand bottle everything in 750 milliliter wire cork bottles by hand, artisanally, just like the Belgians do it. And it's a 50 barrel brew house, which is fairly large for the average craft brew house. We have huge capacity, about 150 barrels right now, soon to be 300 barrels.
One of our bottles right here.
This is the style that we do it in, which is like Chimay or Duvel or any of the classic Belgian breweries.
And you can find that like Whole Foods and
Whole Foods, HEB, Central Market, liquor stores, Specs, Twin.
Oh, that's awesome. And also you can come here. I have a little sample from the little taps right there, which we're gonna go check it out right now. And see, we're giving you a little tour of this amazing brewery. Here we are. So you can come and you know, like. That's a special tour. You have to pay extra for that. This is an amazing idea. So you always had passion for beer?
Yes. Like I said, I've been brewing for 20 years. I brewed at Hill Country Brewing and Bottling Company in the 90s, and now I've opened my own brewery.
So this is kind of like your dream. And
it's always been my dream, and I finally got to realize it, yes. Thanks to a lot of very important people who have been part of the whole process. We've all got it together.
Well, and this is also a local business, so you guys can support local business. The beer is amazing. Like I said, I haven't drank in 20 years, but I had a few sips here and there, and it really tastes amazing. And it's all natural.
In Belgium, every town has a brewery, at least one. And so you can get their craft beer there, and it's very fresh. But if we drink that beer here, like West Vleteren or Chimay or Duvel or any of the really great Belgian breweries, by the time it gets to us, it's been in a container. It's old. It's not fresh. So what we want to be is a fresh Belgian brewery here in Austin.
So how does this compare to those imports?
I like to think that it compares very well to them, although West Vleteren is considered one of the best beers in the world, and it's a Belgian brewery.
I think you guys should have like a tasting contest here.
You can do a blind tasting, no problem. But what we want is fresh beer, which you can't get from the Belgian bottles that you buy in the liquor store.
Awesome. So what's the next event, Mr. Chris?
Next event is actually this Sunday, Groovy Sunday, June 24th. We have a band, La Topicana. Belgian Waffle Company will be outside, and also the Best Worst. So there'll be some good food, good beer, good music, cool people.
Well, thank you guys. I wish you all the best.